Should we start every show with this?
Sure.
No.
That was the Australian dick whistle.
Breaking news. The vault is open and the fright reels have escaped. With your hosts, the Jims. Sit back and put on that raincoat because it's going to get bloody.
Bloody awful if you ask me.
I'm Jimbo.
I'm Jim.
We're the Jims. And this is our
15th.
Is that right?
15th.
Is that accurate?
It's accurate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yo ho.
This is our 15th episode of Fright Reels. Tell them what we're going to review today, Jenny.
Bring Her Back.
2025's Bring Her Back. It came out like mid-spring or something?
Yeah.
Late winter, early spring?
Yeah.
March or April or something. I remember you telling me that you saw it in the theater.
I did.
You're like, hey, you got to see this one. And so I was a little late to the game, maybe. I mean, whenever it came out on streaming, I got around to seeing it. And so like a month or two ago. And then today we just both rewatched it so we could be fresh and give you an accurate review of Bring Her Balls. So what Jim was just fiddling with was the African dick whistle.
No, it's not the African anteater ritual.
Hey, it's the African anteater ritual!
Yes.
No, it's the Aztec death whistle.
So when you blow on it, it sounds like screaming death.
Yes. And the Aztecs used it to scare away the enemy.
It's really heavy. Wow.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is scary. All right. You know what wasn't terribly scary?
Bring Her Back.
Yeah. It wasn't.
It was, the first time I saw it, I thought it was really good.
Okay. And the first time I saw it, I was like lukewarm on it.
Right. And now I watched it a second time, and it was okay.
And I watched it a second time and like it a little bit better than I started. So it's like we met in the middle, right?
Right.
It's like I was at a 2, you were at a 4, and we met at a 3 or something. Not that those are our official raincoats yet. But, hey, you know what I just realized? Neither of us is wearing a shirt from our fucking site.
We are not.
Go change, Jim.
I looked for one. It's in the wash.
Change in front of the camera for the ladies.
Nobody
nobody
wants to see that. No.
Yes. He's all things to all men, and maybe one lucky girl.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think that was from The Simpsons. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Everything's a fucking Simpsons reference. But Andy's dead, so I don't get to tell him, and he's the only one that would ever care.
So if you see me yeah. We're cutting that
So
out.
what's the wine today?
No. No, it's very hot in here. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot up here in Ohio ways, up in these parts. But for real, what is the wine today?
The wine is the Educated Guess.
So
It's from Napa. No, it's the first time I've had it.
Is that right?
It's pretty good. Not the greatest, but
Okay.
it's a blend.
You're all about the blends.
Yes, most things are blends, but sometimes they blend everything
We're
together.
not getting into this bullshit.
It has very smooth tannins for a long finish. It's hints of chocolate.
I can understand hints of chocolate.
And currants.
I don't know what a long tannin is. I know what a biff tannin is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like bulldog tannin in part 3.
Yeah. I like part 3 a lot.
And I love biff in the first one. Obviously, the first one's a masterpiece. Have you ever seen when they do that? They're like, yeah, if that movie would happen today, it would be 1995.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really
We're
a
old.
tough pill to swallow.
Yes.
You know what, though? We were talking about that the other day. Sorry, we're getting off on a tangent. We don't have a lot to say about this fucking movie anyway. We'll get to that shit, though. Don't you worry about it. But first, we're going to discuss the fact that Mary and I were discussing that, she's under the belief that people now would have a way easier time navigating 30 years ago than people in the 80s did in the 50s. And I told her she's completely off her rocker. I'm like, that's exactly wrong. I'm like, yeah, the old guy was scared of the fucking nuclear suit and the Eddie Van Halen guitar, but basically everything functioned the same.
Yeah.
The kid could still use a fucking payphone.
Right.
I'm like, now Like
Yeah.
if you took a 17-year-old like in that movie now,
Yeah.
they don't have any internet. They wouldn't know how to do anything.
No. I saw a video of a mom teaching her. Well, she showed her a girl
How to use a rotary
how to use a
phone.
rotary phone. She couldn't do it. She just kept like, well, how do
Dude,
you move
those
it?
are
And she,
hilarious.
no idea.
But yeah, I mean, so that's what I was trying to explain. I'm like, and I'm not ripping on her. It's hard for us to grasp, having gone through the progression, what a drastic difference it is, you know, because we were there for all parts of it. But I'm like, because I was thinking about that one day driving home from the radio station. I was like, I don't know why it hit me, man, but I was just like, I wonder if so it's this dark road and I'm driving on the dark road and I'm like, what would happen if just boom, it was suddenly 1980 and I was on the same road in Elyria. And like, if I went to find my parents, would they know who I was?
Probably not.
Would they though? Wouldn't you see it in your eyes?
Probably, yeah, maybe.
It's hard.
I don't know.
But the point is, I touched you. The point is I got to thinking deeper beyond that. I was like, and my thought was, my mom probably wouldn't get it. I wouldn't even try. But my dad, I could convince.
Yeah.
My dad's into sci-fi and shit. I could explain it to him.
Yeah.
But my point is once I got there, I couldn't do anything. My money wouldn't even be good.
Right.
My money doesn't look the same.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I got a couple $100 cash in my pocket. That would get me through a week. It wouldn't get me through shit. I don't have the only thing I could use is change. If I still had change in my pocket. But if I give them a $20 bill, it does not look like real money to them. There's no fucking way. And my cell phone certainly wouldn't work.
No.
I'm like, I would have absolutely nothing if I went back.
You would still have your pictures. You would still have proof of something, though.
Yeah, you're right. The electronics of it would work. But I'm just saying I wouldn't be able to use it to get anything.
No.
Yeah, it's weird, man. What's so funny, though, is then I just watched, it couldn't have been a week later, I decided to start watching the Twilight Zone entire series with episode 1 and go forward one episode a night. And I realized I haven't seen them all. I thought I had, but I hadn't.
How many are there?
There's like 5 seasons, and each season has like 50 fucking episodes or whatever it was back then. It's a lot. It's more than 24.
Right.
But one of the episodes was that exact fucking scenario. This guy went back to his hometown, and it was him. He ran into himself as like a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And he's trying to convince his dad who he is. And his mom's freaking out and crying, and he finally convinces his dad who he is, and his dad tells him, dude, this is not your place. Get the fuck out of here.
What's that one show? Is it Black Mirror? It's similar
Black
to that,
Mirror's
but it's
good,
more technology.
Have you finished those?
No, I've seen some. I've not seen
Dude,
them
there's 7 seasons of that.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen them.
There's some unsettling
there's some good
episodes
ones.
in that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a whole Black Mirror episode. Well, it's more sci-fi than horror, really. It's not really horror at all, come to think of it. I mean, some of it's unsettling, but this is a horror channel.
Or it may, if it's frightful.
I mean, I guess.
Like Event Horizon.
Event Horizon is a horror movie that takes place in space.
I agree with that.
Just because it's in space doesn't make it a science fiction movie.
Right.
Like Star Wars is not a horror movie. It's a science fiction movie.
Right. Well, it wasn't scary.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not the fact that it's in space that makes it the context.
Right.
Like Hellraiser 4. It takes place in space, but it's a horror movie.
Well, there was multiple.
We're going to have to define this shit because we got real gray on this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
When you were talking about, what did you say wasn't a horror movie? Oh, How's the Jack Built?
Yes.
That was a real gray area.
It was more of like serial killer movies. If it's more realistic and there's no supernatural and it's more of a thriller.
That's a vague fucking
But the problem is, at the end of that movie, he went to hell and that became supernatural. So it's a horror movie.
Well, what about Friday the 13th? He's a serial killer. And it's a horror movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's different. Well, he dies multiple times.
Yeah, but not the first one. I mean, the first one.
The first one, maybe the first one is not.
It is. You're just using this vague definition to like talk yourself out. I think what it is more like when you're personal with the killer. Because Jason is a little bit aloof. Like you got to know John and you identified with him. Jack, I mean.
John. Yes. Me and John are very close.
You and fucking Jack. Oh, Christ. All right, well, I guess we don't really have to hammer it down. It's fun to just talk crazy.
Yeah.
Getting warm over there.
Bring Her Back. So that movie was good.
All right, yeah, let's start with that.
And a lot of people are reviewing the movie as top 5 or 6 of 2025's horror movies.
No,
I mean it's good.
It's well made.
Yes.
I'll tell you what though. It's funny now that I was bitching at you about that distinction. I would call this a thriller more than a horror movie too.
But there's a lot of cult activities and there's things weird.
Yeah, but it never really comes to fruition.
No,
it's just
the kid changes.
Yeah. So that doesn't make it horror, though, just because
it's supernatural.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's supernatural in Willow. I don't think it's a horror movie.
Well, that's fantasy.
Right.
That's different.
I don't think it's different. Why is it different? Because a kid bit a knife?
No, because there's cult activity. He changes into a demon. He's got spoiler. He's got a spirit inside of him. He starts eating
shit.
shit.
In lots of fantasy movies.
Yeah, but it's different. You know, it's different.
It's not a horror movie, dude. This one is definitely a thriller. This one's like a exercise in it's like Stepfather, like a psycho at home. What do you call caregiver? Because the only scary thing is the fact that these kids are being fucked with by their caregiver.
No, but what about the kid? His belly starts getting big. He starts changing into a demon almost.
I know, but I mean, the terror of the movie is Andy fearing the fact that the lady that's taking care of him and his sister are psychos.
Yeah.
That we're not terrified for Ollie. Ollie's already a lost fucking cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what about Silence of the Lambs? Do you consider that a horror movie? That's the one that really rides the line.
That's tough. It's a serial killer movie, so it's more of a thriller, my opinion. I know many people disagree. Video? That's definitely a horror.
But it's called thriller.
I'm kidding. No, I mean it's just
you ain't bad, man. You ain't nothing.
Yeah.
How about I Want to Rock With You? Have you ever seen that video? He's wearing like silver.
Yeah.
Wow. There's like spinny things.
80s videos were so funny.
All right. So anyway, let's start at the beginning. We're getting way the fuck up. First of all, I have notes this time.
My notes are over in the other table.
Go get them.
No.
Do you feel like you need them?
Well,
my first complaint is right toward the beginning of the movie, we ordered pizza from Papa John's. And it said on my little delivery, well, my first complaint is I was allowed to apply my Papa Bucks. And I think that they missed a big opportunity in calling them Daddy Dollars.
I think they're missing a big opportunity with not using Ghost, the band Ghost, with their marketing.
Marco Emeritus. What about Daddy Dollars?
Why with the lisp?
I don't know. And then the pizza said it was fucking already delivered, but it wasn't. But eventually it came. Doesn't fucking matter. What matters is this movie. So essentially what happens is there's a half brother and sister or step brother and sister. Step?
I'm assuming she was adopted.
Well, I think they have the same dad but different moms. Because there was a whole thing about like once she came to the family that he changed or something.
Oh, okay.
So I think like his mom, Andy's mom died and the dad remarried a lady with a blind daughter.
Okay.
So they're stepbrother and sister, but unbelievably close, like touchingly close. Right?
Well, because she's
blind.
Mostly blind. She can see shadows and light.
And she's about 13 or 14 and he's almost 18.
Yep.
And it opens up with those two. He's kind of looking out for her at school. Some of the girls are being little trifling bitches. He's just being sweet. They have a little code word that they use.
Grapefruit.
That just means cut the bullshit, real talk, grapefruit. Man.
I would have chosen something else, like muskrat or earmuffs. Or
well, why don't you and your sister use muskrat and these two will use grapefruit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you and your sister have a secret word?
No.
Your sister's fucking great.
She's cool.
He's hilarious. Anyway, so they're real nice and sweet. Then we fast forward to their house.
Yeah.
Take it from here.
So the dad dies. They find the dad in the shower. He's got puke all over him.
Floppy wiener.
Now, if you're going to show a wiener in a movie, balance it out with some boobs somewhere. It was imbalanced in that way from the start.
I'm kind of okay with it. And you know why? Because for 20 years of horror movies, there was always boobs, no wieners.
Okay.
So now that there's a wiener in a movie without boobs, I think it's part of the greater good. I used to say that when I was like 16 and started to tell Vamater. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm going to make movies with just dicks in every fucking one because every movie has boobs and no dicks, and I'm going to make a movie with dicks for the girls. I used to say that every year.
It's very nice of you for the women.
Yeah. And some of the boys. So anyway, they walk in on their dead dad in the fucking shower. He's laying in the shower. It's traumatic as fuck. The girl's trying to give him mouth to mouth. She's got puke on her hands. She's blind. Frankly, they go in the bathroom. The kid's freaking out. The sister's yelling, "What's happening? What's happening?" He doesn't fucking tell her.
Yeah, 'cause she can't see. So yeah, and he's just kind of in shock, and
he does Jimmy the Lock though with a butter knife, kind of. It's really stupid.
Very
That's the beginning
not
of
realistic.
Not believing what's going on in this movie.
Yeah.
That scene starts it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like them as characters though. They're really
they do
likable
well.
characters. The kid is like a sweet kid, you know. He's pretty responsible for a young man. He's really looking after his sister.
Yeah.
She seems sweet and sincere.
Yep.
I think that's part of the reason maybe that's part of the reason why I had a problem with this movie the first time I watched it. Like, because it's essentially bullying and picking on kids, the whole fucking movie. And I don't like seeing kids get hurt. And I used to be a blind Asian girl when I was young.
Where's my violin?
And when I was a blind Asian. But no, you know what I mean? It's like, I think that I identify with the characters and I don't like seeing them being victimized. It made me uncomfortable. I feel like that's...
It was only for about 10 minutes.
It was the whole goddamn movie.
Well, yeah, with the foster mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I get you.
What'd you think of
Which
it,
she was... I don't know. I thought you were just talking about kids bullying kids.
I'm talking about this whole movie is basically victimizing. It's a bully old fucking bitch victimizing children, and I don't like
She
it.
was really annoying. Really.
Yeah,
she's
and
the
awful.
actress that played the lady in Water... What was that movie?
Smells Like Teen Water.
Yeah.
Now, I feel badly. She was a great actress, though. Let's
Sure.
leave that there. She did a
Right.
really good job at her character. But her character fucking sucked.
Yeah, she was annoying.
And so, essentially, here's the short and fat of it. So, it's a fat joke. So, the two kids, their dad dies.
Yep.
Now they have to go into foster care. And the foster lady, was it Wendy?
Yes.
Says, hey, we got to split them up. There's a lady that we know, Annie or some shit, Laura, who wants to take you in because she loves you and you're great. But your brother's a piece of shit, there's not taking him. And he's like, wait, you can't split us up, man. She needs me, right?
Right.
So she agrees to take them both.
She does. Then she does.
Ain't got nothing to say?
Not a lot. I mean, it's and she acts really weird. She's really trying, and she's taking photos, and she's kind of cutting the boy out
right off the bat.
You can tell she's favoriting the girl
right off the bat.
Right.
She takes her into her room, and she's like, "Yeah, your room's down there."
Yeah.
And then like she's coddling her, and then he accidentally lets the cat out.
Yeah. And then there's Ollie, this little bald, weird-looking child.
He looks like Gollum.
Yes, he's in the empty pool, and he's like holding onto this cat really tight, and the cat's starting to scratch the shit out of him.
What he's doing. He looks like he's eating or molesting that cat or something.
Yeah, looks like he's about to strangle the cat.
Well, when the mom comes out, she's not very happy to see him with the cat. She gets that cat out of his fucking hands quick.
Right. Then.
So essentially, we're not going to make this stupid. Like, listen. Essentially, the reason this is the woman's daughter died, and who's blind, and she wants this blind girl so that she can put her daughter's soul in this blind girl.
So at the beginning of the movie, there was some videotape footage of this cult.
I got to say, the opening scenes are good.
That was cool. Yeah,
it starts
the
off
cult scenes, and they're showing hanging somebody. There's a naked guy.
Ooh, in like the slow way.
Yeah, and there's a circle of, which I'm assuming salt, which is a protective circle. And then they show this guy walk up to her. He's naked, and he grabs this girl's hair, and they cut it out. So
and
basically,
she's watching this shit on video.
Yeah. Then she's learned how to do this, and so her daughter dying, she's learned to do this ritual to bring her daughter back through the blind girl that she fostered.
Meanwhile, her daughter's soul is in Ollie.
Yes. So she needed a vessel, and then later on in the movie, you find the dead daughter.
A nuclear vessel?
A vessel. You had the vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
The daughter is in the freezer in the garage.
So my thought is she doesn't have to keep the freezer baby.
She does.
Why?
Because he had to eat her. Ollie had to eat the daughter, the flesh of the daughter. They showed that in the ritual.
I saw him eating her, but I thought he just did that of his own volition.
No, he had to eat her flesh.
Oh.
And then regurgitate that into the mouth of the daughter, the Chinese girl. That was part of the ritual.
Did I miss all that?
Maybe. So she had to drown the girl in the water, and then Ollie's going to come and puke in her and
puke her soul back into her
right.
and whatever.
And
so that was the whole fucking plan.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But it's a long fucking road to get there, man, and it's a lot of that lady just being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's annoying.
And she's really fucking with that kid. It's brilliant. We were talking about that earlier. It's brilliant because she can't just win over the daughter, which she does. And she can't just make the son feel like he's crazy, which she's doing. She has to also turn the daughter against the son.
Yep.
Which she's trying to do step by step.
Yep. And she kind of was.
She did.
Yeah.
So this chick was like pissing in buckets and pouring it on the kid while he was passed out, so he would think he peed the bed. That kind of fucked
So he
up
started losing it, thinking he's losing his mind.
And his self-confidence.
Right.
They're at the dad's funeral and she makes him kiss the corpse on the lips.
Yeah. It's very demeaning stuff. And which kind of, it's symbolism. There's a lot of real life foster crime that goes on out there, and there's all these deaths and all these things. It's horrible.
It's really bad.
I read a lot of weird shit about that recently because of this movie. But yeah, it's not cool.
It's sad. And so again, I think that maybe that was it, because if I'm being honest with myself, it was a really quality movie. It was really well acted.
Yeah.
And by everyone, including Ollie. Both the kids,
Yes.
little Ollie, the woman, everybody was spectacular.
Yeah.
But I just came away with a feeling of not liking it that much. And now that I think about it, I think it's probably because I don't like seeing people victimized at all. And I really don't like seeing kids victimized.
Well, you stopped watching Game of Thrones because you said everybody was just like
all
horrible.
the bad people won.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like seeing bad people win.
It's great.
No, it's not at all. And especially little kids, man. Like that fucked with me. But I mean, I still liked it okay. I was just like, not like I liked Sinners and Weapons. Like that was some fucking masterpieces.
Yeah, yeah, those are good.
I mean, this is fine.
This is good.
It is good. But
some of the nasty scenes.
There's some hardcore shit, man.
Ollie gets a knife. Like, Andy serves a piece of cantaloupe.
Go grab a butt butcher knife. I want to show him.
Okay. He hands Ollie the knife with the cantaloupe, and Ollie grabs it by the blade because he's just he's out of it, and he
like
just
this.
And just starts chomping on this knife.
Long ways, man. Sharp end up.
Yeah.
Just tearing, breaking his teeth, cutting into the soft palate, and the kid massacred his fucking face.
Yeah.
Man.
And so then, he's flipping out and he takes the kid, he's going to take him to the hospital or somewhere. And there's a salt ring around the property of the house. And
I noticed that when they first pulled up the first time I watched it.
Yeah. They showed the line, but I didn't see how big that circle was.
Yeah.
And then he pulls him outside that circle, which causes the spirit to start to want to come out. And his chest starts bubbling.
He convulses, starts screaming, flipping the fuck out.
Yeah. And then...
But he also wrote, when he was giving him the fruit, he saw him like doing this little shit on the table, and he was do you want to write something?
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, well, this fruit isn't free. For every piece of fruit, you have to write something.
Yeah.
And he realizes later that he wrote his last name on it. He wrote Bird on it.
Yeah. So he was actually a kidnapped child that Laura had to use in the ritual.
Kid. They had missing pictures of him and shit.
Yep.
They ate him.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't eat him, but he ate that fucking knife.
He ate the knife.
Dude, that was hardcore, man. That was one of the...
That was rough.
Teeth shit's always fucked up,
Teeth
isn't it?
and eyes,
Did you ever see Marathon Man with Dustin Hoffman?
No.
God damn, I was too young to see that fucking movie. I say that about a lot of movies, but this one was way too adult.
Did you see Human Centipede 2?
No.
You saw 1?
Yeah.
Part 2 was like he was a copycat.
Yeah,
but he got all these people in this room, and he started to mess with kneecaps and started like...
You know who loves those 3 movies? Anna, Little Frankie's.
Oh, yeah.
Those are her favorite 3 movies.
Wow.
She seems normal.
We all do.
No, we don't, dude. Nobody thinks you and I are normal. But yeah, she loves those fucking movies. We watched 1, and to me, 1 was enough. I got just like Hostel. Hostel 2 was okay, but it gets away from what the real movie is and just becomes the exploitation of it.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's not that I'm so freaked out about it. It's just boring. You know what I mean?
Right.
But where were we?
I mean, all the nasty not kills, but the nasty scenes.
Yeah, I can't remember what we were talking about, but.
Oh, and then the shocker towards the end, the social services lady comes and she's checking things out.
Well, the kid runs back and is like, "You got to help us. She's a fucking psycho. And she's like, well, let me call her. He's like, don't call her. Let me take you there. And she believes him. You can tell the kid's, you can tell the kid's sincere.
Yeah. And so they come to the house. They come to the house, and she looking around the house. And she realizes that she's bleeding. So she's, what's wrong? So that starts the, I know you're psycho now. And so she runs. She
starts unraveling. No, how long have we known each other?
Right,
I can bring her back. And she's like, you're hurting me. What are you fucking holding on to me for, you lunatic? Because they used to work together. She used to work there, she said.
Yep. And so Andy takes the social services worker out to the garage and shows her what's going on. And Ollie's out there chewing on the face of the dead daughter.
Who's in the meat freezer.
And then they take off running. And all of a sudden, Laura comes with the car and just rams right into both of them.
And like it was a good scene. That was a good scene. And it was a shocker. I didn't expect them to both die. I thought he was going to live for sure.
Yeah. And they both died. And then the whole scene with the...
He dies.
They all dies.
You die.
Everyone's dead.
You die, she dies, everybody dies.
So, I mean, and that's essentially it. I mean, she tries to, so she kills them.
She tries to
the little girl comes back from bowling or roller skating or whatever the fuck they were doing. She tries to get her through the mall or the water. How does she fail, though? What happens? What keeps her from doing it? Why do the cops show up?
I don't recall.
Oh, I know what happens. She is trying to drown the daughter. The daughter pops her head up, screams "mommy."
Oh, and made her...
it takes her off guard. Because earlier in the movie, she's like, you can call me mom if you want. And the blind girl's like, maybe. But and it threw her off guard enough for her to get out of the water. And then she ran into the street and those people found her.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
And then at that point, Laura has her dead daughter
in the pool,
who you hate, floating in the water together.
I just don't like the main lady character.
Laura. Oh, I thought you didn't like the little girl either.
No, she was dead. I
thought you didn't like blind kids or something.
Bless her heart. She didn't know any better.
Bless her heart. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to rate this one, man. I mean,
I'll say 3. 3 bloody raincoats.
I can go with 3 too.
I'd say 3.
And if I would have done this yesterday, it would have been 2.5.
All right.
And you would have probably been 3.5, right?
Probably.
Yeah. 3 bloody raincoats from each of us.
So, moral of the story is watch it twice to get the real idea of it.
Kind of.
Your own thoughts of it.
That's not the moral of the story at all.
It's moral. It's a theme.
Grapefruit Jim. Why does that bother you so much?
Earmuffs.
I mean, earmuffs mean something. It means fucking close your ears.
What's grapefruit mean? Nothing.
That's just their code word.
Stupid.
Maybe they got hit in the head by a grapefruit together when they were kids. Maybe they shoved a living snake up his ass.
Huh.
They shove a living snake up your ass.
No, but that's very creative.
Grapefruit's a fine fruit.
I like it too. So, on to other business. Our other business is, a few weeks ago, we decided that with every review, we were also going to recommend a deep cut, a cool movie to see that's either went straight to streaming or maybe it just was underground that we just think is a good one. And we watch a lot of fucking movies, man. And so... we abandoned it. We did that one where the couple was running around the lake in the time loop.
Yep.
And we haven't done one since.
Yeah.
So I have prepared one. Jim hasn't seen it yet, but it's called Jugface. It's from 2000, I want to say 17. It's folk horror. You like folk horror?
I do.
I do too. Oh, by the way, before I go any further, that's one thing I forgot I was going to say. It's that Bring Her Back smacks of Skeleton Key in a lot of ways. Because they had the salt ring around it. They were trying to take the lady's spirit was in the wife's spirit was in that old lady's body.
Yeah.
And they wanted to put it into fucking the blonde girl's body.
Yeah.
They were trying to keep the spirit going into newer, younger bodies.
That's not exclusive to New Orleans, though. I mean, that's a typical spirit transfer.
I didn't say anything about New Orleans.
But you said it's Skeleton Key,
That the Skeleton Key movie story is similar to this story.
Well, yeah.
Where they're basically trying to transfer this soul to a younger body, kind of.
Right.
And the neat thing about both movies is they're exclusive to New Orleans. All right, but Jugface. Jugface is a folk horror movie. We'll see whether Jim thinks it's horror or not once he watches it. But it's weird, man. It's this group of people. It's modern day, but it's this group, without any spoilers, because I just want to recommend this movie to be watched. It's these modern day people that know it's modern day. It's not like The Village or something. And am I boring you?
No, go ahead.
These fucking people worship the pit. They live in the woods. Well, they live in trailers and shit, but they're in rural wherever, but not far from a town because they do go into this town. There's a pit about the diameter of this table that's deep and has water in it, and the pit decides what they do and what they don't. And they have a semi-mentally handicapped. It's not weird that we have to like figure out just the right verbiage for every fucking thing we say. Anyway, the guy's mentally handicapped. That's part of their community, and he lives in his own little cabin out there. And he gets these visions, and his eyes roll back, and he makes a jug with a person's face on it. And he never remembers that he made it, and he puts it in the kiln. And what happens is he wakes up the next day, and there's one that's cooked in the kiln. He has no idea that he made it. But then when he finds it, it's got somebody's face on it, somebody's face in the community, and that person needs to be killed and given to the pit. And that's the basis of this movie.
Huh. So, for folklore-wise, the pit's just really a well that they gain sustenance, right?
Not really. I mean, they don't drink from it.
Oh,
it gives them messages.
I gotcha. All right.
And it kills people, or it demands sacrifices.
Yeah. Huh.
But it's like it demands sacrifices and like offers them some sort of unspecified protection, kind of like the mob.
Yeah.
Pay us and we won't bust your store. We're going to protect you from us.
Right.
The pit is basically protecting them from itself. It was really interesting, and so I watched it many years ago, 2017, I guess. No, 2007 maybe. Does that feel right? I'm looking it up. Pause this. I'll come back.
I don't know how it feels.
To be me. That just sounds like wind.
I didn't do it
You're
live.
dying to like rip that thing, aren't you? You gotta go out your balcony and do it. You gotta go out your balcony right now and do it. We'll film it, man.
No.
Come on, we gotta film it.
I got neighbors.
So what?
I get neighbors.
Do you know them?
No.
Dude, we gotta film this. We gotta go live.
No.
With this. Tell them, people.
No.
Put a comment in here. Say that you want to see Jim do the fucking African death ritual in all different public places to fuck with people.
Oh. That might be cool.
Live videos, right?
Yeah, I might have to do that.
So Jugface is 2013, and I watched it in 2013. And then I watched it again last week because I remembered that it was uniquely interesting, and I liked it. And I'm like, I'm going to watch it again. Now, it was still uniquely interesting, and I still liked it. It did suffer a little bit with age.
Yeah.
It was a little bit dated. The special effects which weren't spectacular at the time because it's a pretty low-rent movie. They stick out a little bit. Other than that, it's solid, man. It's worth checking out, Jugface. Now, onto a new feature. The new feature is, don't ever watch this fucking movie.
I'm glad I did not. I recommended him. I saw the preview.
We watched the trailer, and
I said, look at this trailer. It looks cool. Like, wow.
Dude, that trailer sold me.
So we both were going to watch it. His house, I'm here, and he watched it before I did. And he started texting me, do not see this piece of shit fucking movie.
It's called Garden of Eden. We watched this trailer, and it was really intriguing, sort of the way it was filmed. And then there's all these reviews that are like mesmerized and kept the most important and disturbing horror movie of 2025. There's scenes that I can't get out of my retina, like all this fucked up shit. And we were like, what the fuck is this?
And that's another problem with all these reviews, all these people on TikTok and all these other reviews. Oh my God, Steve, most horrible movie I've ever seen. Oh, I can't sleep.
Well, Paul today was suspecting.
Such bullshit.
Like, they gave their own reviews.
Yeah,
I'm like,
probably. Right.
So let me give you a little breakdown of what is going on with Garden of Eden. So essentially, to me, it felt like a group of people that make pornos decided that they're good enough to act and make real movies, wrote their own movie and started it. That's what it feels like. And what's funny is I looked it up, and some of them are actual porn stars. And the one main lady is like a softcore Skinamax porn star. And the main father in the movie is the second bully in Weird Science. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Not Robert Downey Jr., but the one that was like, I'll take a bottle of scotch. And the guy's like, why don't you bend over? I'll shove it up your ass. On the Rocks is fine. Right? That fucking guy who hasn't had a job since then is the main character.
I bet he's had a job since then.
God, I'd be surprised. And without offending all of our European viewers, it was this, the filmmaker was German. And it just smacked of like, I don't know, is Eurotrash a slur? I don't know, man. It was just like, everything felt so desperately forced and way over the top. Like, did you ever see that With You Guys movie, that fucking, I did not hurt her. No, I did not. Remember they made a fucking movie about the movie with James fuck.
No.
Who's the dude from Freaks and Geeks? His name's James something. Yes, and he was in the movie where he was stuck for 137 days and had to chew off his own leg.
I got nothing.
Are you serious?
I've not seen
Pineapple Express.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
James.
James Franco.
James Franco was in the movie about this Tommy What We Saw or whatever, this guy that made his own movie, and he's like Russia. Nobody knows what he is. Okay. He has this nondescript accent, and he made this fucked up movie that everybody in Hollywood went nuts for because it's so bad.
Huh.
You've never seen either of them,
I've never
right?
seen, no. I've seen Pineapple Express. But
No. You've never seen the actual movie or the movie about the movie?
No.
All right, well, it's on Riff Track.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
You got to see it. Dude.
Yeah.
We got to watch this movie. Anyway, the point is it was like that. That guy's just like this weird, nondescript Eastern European with just this. Anyway, the fucking movie sucks, man.
Yeah.
And it's like hostile, over sexualized, with religion added.
Which all those parts line up.
It seems like.
But
hey, that seems like a party. But it's just, it doesn't mix well. Like I said, the example I've been using is milk is great, grapefruit juice is great. Together, they're not fucking great. And this, it's so unwatchably bad. So there's a scene, spoiler alert, where this chick cuts off this guy's tongue and then uses it to masturbate and have an orgasm in front of him. He's tied to a table. So in all of these fucking scenes, somebody needs to be punished. They tie him and they fucking kill him in some fucked up way. Okay? They deserve it. So she cuts this guy's fucking tongue out, masturbates with it in front of him, has an orgasm. It's neither shocking nor erotic. It's like so awfully done that it doesn't have any value of any of the parts of what are involved there. I don't know how to explain it.
So you're saying the scene from Terrifier 3 where she masturbated with a piece of glass is better?
You're the second person to ask me that, and that is exactly right. It's way better. Like, it's even more erotic. Like, she's into it.
Right.
In a creepy, awful way. It's all the parts.
Yeah.
This is none of that. It's fucking awkward and stupid and just, I don't know what else to say.
For shame.
Don't watch it. Don't even watch it out of like morbid curiosity thinking, oh, now I gotta see why this is so bad. It's just so fucking stupid. I didn't even finish it, man. And it's over 2 hours long.
And I bet you 5 years from now, that movie's going to be a big cult classic.
No, it won't. No one's going to give a fuck about this movie. It's not even bad enough to be fun. You know what I mean? Like there's some really bad It's not even bad acting. It's just like phoned in. You know what I mean? And it's, I'm all upset now. We got to add this on a high note, Jim. Blow your dick whistle again.
It's not a dick whistle.
Whatever. It's really cool looking.
It looks like a...
It looks like my great-grandpa's pipe. He has a wooden pipe that's carved just like that. I'll have to bring it in.
Slee stack.
It does look like a slee stack. I'll have to bring it in. I used it for years. I smoked weed out of it for fucking years. It's this big...
You smoked weed?
Yeah, it's this big, huge red wooden...
Probably blew up
That's getting better.
Well, I blew it harder.
But like if you go outside and give it the full thing, then it like cracks that boundary. You know what I mean?
I got it named. I don't want to be an asshole.
But we have to do it at like Walmart or something.
I think in Vegas, right in the middle of the casino.
You can get in trouble in Vegas, though.
True. Right.
Like, shit ain't going to happen here. We'll get away.
Yeah, I've had pit bosses corner me. I'm all right.
Yeah, you almost got your fucking hands busted with a ball peen hammer. Can you shuffle your checks with your left hand? No? Only your right hand?
Yeah.
And then bang, bang, bang. This feels like it was a boring fucking episode.
I
guess not all the movies
felt
are gonna be winners,
I felt
right?
that movie. It wasn't exciting. It was. I don't even know if you call it a slow burn.
It wasn't even interesting, really. It wasn't exciting or interesting.
It was good.
It was
I
well
like the idea. I like the premise. I like, some of the scenes were good. I just that main evil character.
I gotta tell you, I got more out of that one that you recommended, where the couple is trapped around the lake in the time warp.
Yeah, it was decent.
It was more interesting. It wasn't as well made, but I got more out of the viewing experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's neither scary or interesting. It's just kind of happening.
Yeah.
There's a couple of interesting scenes.
It's
Don't get me wrong.
It's a little creepy a little bit with Oliver, and he's weird.
Oliver's great.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some fucked up scenes. There's some bloody shit, but I don't know, man.
But what's coming out is Conjuring, the new Conjuring.
Conjuring
5, I think,
4
or 5. It's
Last Rites?
Last Rites. So it's the last movie. It was the last case that the Warrens did. This whole thing.
I'll tell you how interested we were in this. Is that you and I couldn't remember if we had seen all the other ones.
Yeah.
Now, if we were way into it, we would fucking know. I know how many Star Wars I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Conjurings I've seen.
Yeah,
so that just goes to show.
Yeah.
But we have to go see it, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll see it and we'll review it, and it looks good.
It does look good. And I think I liked the other ones.
I like the actors.
I loved the first one. I saw the first one in the theater.
Yeah.
That was a fucking game changer.
Yeah.
It was like all at the same time. There was like that.
Insidious,
Sinister.
Yeah.
And like all at once in Mama even. And it was like all these like cool ones that all came out. I keep seeing a weird shadow or something.
I've got a lot of ghosts.
Oh no, it's the reflection. Your fucking microwave. The front of your microwave is like warbly. When you move, it goes like this. Anywho, so we have Last Rites to review soon. What I really want to do though, I want to do the fucking Woman trilogy. Are you scared?
I didn't know what that was until you showed me.
Did you watch The Woman?
I watched The Woman.
Okay,
it's good.
We got to watch all three of them, and then just do the trilogy as one thing.
Yeah,
I've never seen the first one.
I have not either.
I saw the second one and the third one, and you've seen the second one.
Yes.
It's a lot, man. Those movies are a fucking lot. So if you want to prepare yourselves for our next review, is that good, or do you you have something in mind before that?
I mean, yeah, we do that before The Conjuring.
If you would like to prepare yourselves for our next review, watch the Woman trilogy. Let me look them up, because they're not all called The Woman. Jim Entertain the crowd.
So I got this skull thing. It's a dice roller.
You don't have it. You made it, dude.
I printed it. I need to paint it. When I paint it, it's going to be cool.
I think you should leave the black for the shadow. Jesus Christ, what the fuck's wrong with me? I think
yawning.
you should leave the black for the shadows and highlight it in greens. It'll make it Cthulhu-y.
And leave the what I do, black. I do the base coat.
But you don't have to on this one because he's already black.
Yeah, but you still kind of have to do a base coat. Then the way I work, I do a wash over it. So I do a dirt wash or a dirty wash, and then it makes it look more gritty. And
but I want it to be green.
No, it will be.
I don't like this. All right. The Woman. Let me see.
It's more of these nice, long, smooth tannins.
More Biff tannins. All right. So in 2009 is the first movie called The Offspring, which I never saw. The Offspring is a 2009 horror film directed by Andrew Van de Houten.
Van de Houten.
Van de Houten. You can't even click on his name, so obviously he never did anything else.
Yeah.
Then The Woman is a 2011 sequel. This one directed by filmmaker Lucky McGee.
That's his name?
That's what it says. Lucky McGee. Look at Lucky. He's rocking this Incredible Hulk shirt.
He looks like Lucky.
Lucky McGee. Let's see his filmography. Maybe he did May. I saw May.
Yeah.
All cheerleaders die. May, The Woods, Red. Did you see Red?
Mm-mm.
You never saw fucking Red, dude?
I fucking did not.
Oh my God. The Woman, Blood Money, Kindred Spirits, and Old Man. Did you see Old Man? Oh yeah. I saw Old Man. Did you see that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Old Man. An old man wakes up abruptly alone in a cabin in the middle of the woods and is very erratic and violent, calling for something or someone called Rascal, while also threatening to kill them if they ever return. It made $425,000 at the box office. Anyway, so the first one is Offspring. The second one is The Woman. And then 8 years later, Pollyanna McIntosh, who is the actress that is The Woman, bought the rights to it, wrote and directed the sequel, which is called Darlin', in which she has a baby. Well, she's not a baby, she's a daughter.
Why is always the third one when they have a baby? There's a baby in the third one and everything. If there's a trilogy.
I don't know why. Kind of like they always have to add a new little kid, like once Rudy got old and they had to bring in Raven Simone. What was that little girl's name? Remember Rudy got too old, so she wasn't cute anymore, so they had to bring in Olivia.
The Cosbys?
Yeah. Or like on Facts of Life. And
Family Ties, not Facts of Life, you moron.
And Tina Yothers got too old and they brought in Alex. What's the little kid's name? Andrew.
Yeah, that was bad. That's jumping the shark.
Oliver. Yeah, he plays around here once in a while. He's a musician.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stop fingering my skull hole.
Your hole? You people might not know this, but I'm the foremost leading authority on Brady Bunch trivia.
Do you have oxygen deficiency?
So,
your fingers are all dark.
Yes. I don't have enough oxygen.
Huh.
However, Brady Bunch, dude. Give credit where credit's due.
No, Brady Bunch is great.
I'm the man. No, my knowledge of it.
You and your sister are amazing trivia with the Brady Bunch.
Laura's definitely ahead of me, but I'm a very close second. But you don't know Laura, and you wouldn't have known she was number one if Jim didn't just bring it up. However, I danced on stage with Greg Brady, Barry Williams.
Danced together.
Fuck yeah, we danced and sang and everything. It was great.
Not Marsha, huh? Just Greg.
Unfortunately, just Greg. Yeah, we all had a Marsha thing at one point, I think. I thought Jan was kind of dishy for a while there, too.
She got older, obviously.
When I got older. I never liked Joni at all from Happy Days.
Joni and Chachi?
Yeah, did you think Joni was hot?
When they had the Joni and Chachi show.
You mean Joni Loves Chachi?
Yeah. She was okay looking.
You like that?
I had more of a crush on Fonzie's girlfriend.
That's exactly where I was going.
The daughter was in Poltergeist.
That's Jim. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? She was Richie's girlfriend in the first fucking season.
Whoopsie.
Different actress. I mean, same actress. Different name. Her name was Gloria.
Okay.
She was in the one where, remember when they went to the haunted house? They had a Halloween party. He was dressed like a skeleton, and there was like a headless like dress body. There's all this goofy shit happening in the haunted house. She was his date in that.
So what's her name in Grease? The
Rizzo?
No, the other. She danced with the bad guy, and then she danced with John Travolta.
Chi Gregorio.
What was she in? She was in
Gregorio?
Something with Happy Days or something like that, wasn't she?
No. Maybe.
I swear she was.
She kind of looks like Leather Tuscadero.
Yeah.
No, Leather Tuscadero's fucking Susie Quattro.
Huh.
But
Susie Quattro.
Fucking Fonzie's wife is the same actress that played Richie's girlfriend like 10 seasons earlier.
And this whole thing with Fonzie, he lived above their garage. He was like 50 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah, and what happened to Chuck, man?
Chuck.
How soon they forget.
Chuck who?
Chuck fucking Richie and Joni's brother. They played basketball. I went to college.
Yeah, he showed up like one episode or
No,
something?
he was in the whole first season and a half.
I don't remember that.
2, actually. And then when Joni and fucking Chachi got married at the last season series finale, fucking Howie goes up there, Mr. C, and thanks God for his beautiful wife and 2 wonderful children. Like, what's wrong with Chuck? Chuck ain't wonderful? They left Chuck out of it entirely. He wasn't even at the wedding.
And if you're watching and you're under 45 years old, I bet you don't remember any of the shit.
I had a thing today the other day that I realized is a perfect way to determine whether somebody is under or over 45. If you say Shazbot to them.
I've watched a couple of those lately.
It does not hold up, dude.
With the baby.
It's corny as... Oh, with Jonathan Winters? He's the fucking baby. I could never figure that out or know why that was funny. My dad thought that was like the most brilliant thing ever, and I had no idea why. And then I realized that he was kind of a madman comic, sort of genius.
Yeah.
It was his baby, dude. Where were you watching those? On like MeTV
it was
or
on
something?
Pluto.
On Pluto, yeah. Oh, shit, I got to watch it. Frankie's, whenever he comes over, we find some series to start back at the beginning of it. We were watching Buck Rogers for a while. We got through a bunch of Buck Rogers.
Yeah, I was like those.
Space 1999, which is
Battlestar
not
Galactica,
it's
the old one. It's
sci-fi.
space.
It's sci-fi.
Sci-fi space.
Do you have a distinction between sci-fi and fantasy?
Yes.
And then Star Wars is both. Because there's wizards.
It's technically not a wizard, though.
Yeah, they're wizards.
No.
And they use magic.
It's different.
I think that...
It's very religious magic.
I think that Star Trek is science fiction and Lord of the Rings is fantasy, and Star Wars is right between the two of them. There's elves and magical creatures.
I see it as more of a Western sci-fi. Just like Star Trek, the old series, the original series. I think that's a Western sci-fi. He was totally like, and they talk about that way. Look it up.
Dude, he's not a Western sci-fi at all. That's the science fictionist ever. There's a science crew. There's a medical crew.
No, I get that.
There's a military crew.
Look it up. There's references to the old
Yeah,
West
you know
stuff.
what else there's references to? The fact that Star Wars is an exact ripoff of Lord of the Rings. That he fucking learns from Obi-Wan, which is Gandalf, and like all the way down the line. Dude.
It's all a ripoff of Merlin and King Arthur.
Right, which makes it fantasy. Just takes place in outer space.
Some cultures view that as religion.
He basically took The Hobbit, George Lucas, and put it in outer space.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so great, because it's both awesome things. Kind of like Kiss. Kiss is like rock and roll, superheroes, and horror and science fiction all rolled into one.
Right.
And boobs.
And this is a horror podcast, and we just keep going all over the place.
Time is it?
Bring Her Back movie. It was 3 bloody raincoats.
3 bloody raincoats. Thanks, guys. We love you all. So watch The Offspring, The Woman, and Darlin'. And in a couple of 2-3 weeks or so, we'll review all 3 of those in one podcast.
And try Educated Guess.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Have it some steak.
Bye.
Bye.